This is nature's abode in all its pristine purity. This amazing display of diversity in flora and fauna infuses in us a sense of awe about the harmony of nature. The mountains merging with the blue sky, rolling grasslands, shola forests, small rivulets meandering along the lush greenscapes weave a gradient of colors from evergreen to semi-evergreen, moist deciduous to dry deciduous formations along these undulating hills. This bewitching beauty also encompasses an ecosystem which is home to many endemic species. This is Munnar, a part of Annamalai Hills of the Western Ghats. The Western Ghats is a 1600-kilometer long chain of mountain ranges along the western side of India and is a UNESCO World Natural Heritage Site and one of the 10 hottest biodiversity hotspots in the world. This beautiful landscape is home to many endemic species. These fragile ecosystems are the only milieu where life cycles of many endemic species are completed. The state of Kerala, realizing the ecological, faunal, geomorphological and zoological significance of the region, declared Eravikulam as a national park in 1976. Eravikulam is the land where Neelakurinji blooms every 12 years. Neelakurinji, botanically known as Strobilanthes kuntiana, is an endemic species that blooms once in every 12 years. The blooming of Neelakurinji is a once-in-a-lifetime heavenly experience. Scientists, nature lovers, all across the world eagerly wait for the gregarious flowering of this unique shrub. Neelakurinji bears testimony to the 12-year life cycle in the Western Ghats, where there is interplay of snow, mist, rain, sunlight and wind mediates. This monocarpic species are perennial flowering plants that flower once in their lifetime and then die. This plant belongs to the genus Strobilanthes, which was first scientifically described by Nice in the 19th century. The genus has around 250 species, of which at least 46 are found in India. Most of these species show an unusual flowering behavior varying from annual to 16-year blooming cycles. The Eravikulam National Park is also the natural habitat of Nilgiri Tahr. The Nilgiri Tahr is the prime attraction of Eravikulam National Park. This is a highly endangered mountain goat, and Eravikulam harbors the largest surviving population of this species and is one place in the Western Ghats where one could observe them at close quarters. The state has been in the forefront in protection and conservation of this nature's bounty. Department of Forest and Wildlife has been the vanguard. The once-in-a-lifetime blooming of Neelakurinji sadly coincided with the flood of the century. The entire Western Ghat of the state bore the brunt of nature's fury. No amount of disaster nor misfortune can dissuade the curiosity and enthusiasm for nature. and it was manifested in the Munnar hills when people flocked in thousands to this pristine paradise to witness the purple spread of Neelakurinji in full bloom. The personnels of Forest and Wildlife Department, braving the vagaries of nature, has been ushering visitors to this paradise to witness this once-in-a-lifetime nature's spectacle. Here, every visit is a learning experience. There are efforts to instill in visitors the need for preservation of this nature's symphony in all its splendor. This is one and the only world for us to live. The conservation of ecological hotspots are essential for our coming generations. Let's preserve and conserve this nature's bounty, for our lives are also a part of this nature's symphony. We must realize that extinction of each and every species can weaken the myriad strains in the symphony of nature, of which we are also a part.